Welcome everybody to episode 2 of my very first Let's Play series. The Valley of the Old Farm is where I'm at today. Got a few things to do on the farm today. We've got to plow our field, we've got to make grass silage. We're going to end up probably baling the silage and wrapping it probably with the 2-in-1, the dual combo. I haven't actually purchased that yet, but we're getting on it. We're getting there. And we're going to, oh man, there's a bale here. There's a barrel right here that I'm getting stuck on. This is fun. One of these days I'll move this barrel. For now, it's not going to happen. One day. Alright, there we go. So, we're going to go plow our little field right now. We only have one little field. Move out of the way, chickens. Out of my way, I'm running you over. So, we're going to get the John Deere, because we need the John Deere. This thing will not pull that plow. I wish it would. That would be nice. I would only have one tractor, but it won't, so. But I like this dude's far. It's a nice little tractor. So we're going to hop in the John Deere here. We're going to go pick this plow up. And then we're going to run over to our little field and plow it up, so we can get it prepared for planting. I think we're gonna do some wheat on there because we're gonna have to get some straw for the cows, which is where the silage, we're gonna get some silage. And what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna feed the cows silage up until they start producing. And by the time they start producing milk and everything, we will have straw and hay for TMR, and it'll be a nice system going, and we'll have it all planned out, and it'll be beautiful. It'll be perfect. Turn this little help window off. I don't need that. So we're just going to come through. We're going to plow this headland, and then we're probably going to throw it onto a time lapse with some, some music and all that pretty good stuff. We're still working on SharePlay and the SHAREfactory and figuring out what we can do with it, how we can edit with it. So it's all a work in progress. So this field's been sitting fallow since last year. I just took over this farm. It's been pretty. No one's taken care of it for a few years. I must admit. So I've kind of come in with a nice hefty loan from the bank and see what I can do with it, and we're gonna fix it up, make it all nice and pretty, make it a nice, very productive cattle farm, dairy farm. We've got to purchase later on. We're gonna have to purchase a field. It's got a cattle pasture in it, and we're gonna need that for the summertime. But yeah, we're gonna plant wheat on this field, which will get it a pretty nice crop rotation since it was fallow all last year. So it'll be really nice for that, and we're just gonna continue plowing at this, and we will see you guys at the end of all this plowing. It'll take us a minute, not too long though. So sit back, enjoy yourselves. There we go, guys. Now that that's all nice and pretty and plowed and ready for planting, looks all nice and I love a nice freshly plowed field. It just looks nice and smooth. all nice and pretty. It's beautiful. I love it. Best thing ever. So we're gonna park this back in here, kind of back it up. This is gonna be our spot for our cultivator and our subsoiler right now. Well, crap. Note to self: pick up subsoiler later. Note to self. And this is gonna be our seeder. Let's go. We're gonna go run over to our Dude's Far really quick. We need to gather up our mower, because that's going to be our next task, is we're going to mow down our cattle pasture, our one that's on the farm. We're going to mow it down, get it all. We're going to try to make hay out of it, but I doubt it's going to happen. So it all really depends on whether it rains. So we're going to try to make hay. I would rather make hay than silage at this point, but we'll see what happens, you know. So I'm going to end up, you know, tedding it and windrowing it with this, and that won't make it super big windrows, but I'm trying to go with, you know, small equipment on this. We're going to try to build up to a massive, you know, farm, and maybe not massive, but, you know, relatively big European farm. So that's the whole goal. And I'm going to drop off this pallet spike in my front loader gear because I don't really need it. Nothing, not just going to get in my way, so I'm just going to drop it off and prohibit everything altogether. There we go. Get my mower out of here. I love that I was able to make this a Dude's Far color, match my tractor. I loved it. I was like, yes! I don't want to unfold that right now. I'm just going to fold it back. Now that I got it out of the area, I need to stick it onto my rear hitch, my rear linkage. There we go. Hook this up. All right, there we go. Now we are on track. Open up my gate here. Oh, I didn't think this through. Uh-oh. Crap. Pay no attention. Realism at its finest. It'll get better, you know. This is just the second episode. It'll get better. There we go. Lower this. Turn it on. We're going to get this entire field right here. As much as we can with these trees in the way anyway. Alright, so same thing. I'm going to do a couple headlands around this and get stuck on the fence in the process, because that's just what I do. I get stuck on everything in a map. If there's something to get stuck on in a map, I will find it. I promise. I'll tell you all the places to look out for, because I am not the best driver. Yeah. Yep, see? Always getting stuck. See what I mean? So maybe I can find another place that'll be better to start this out on. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be best if I start back there. So yeah, we'll just start it right here. Go wrap around a couple times with the headlands. Throw it back on a fast forward with some pretty music. Lower this down, turn it on. There we go. Alright, so anyway guys, if you haven't checked this map out yet, you guys should. It's if you like European style maps, it's really nice. It's got some bigger fields, it's got some smaller fields. Got a lot of room for advancement, got a lot of forestry work if that's what you're into. Yeah, it's a very nice map. I've done some exploring on it, seen what there is to offer. There's not really, much in the way of like things to do outside of the farm. It's pretty much, just farm based and forestry based. There's no like greenhouses or anything like that that I've seen yet. If there is, please let me know, because I would love to put them in. Always getting stuck. Look at that. There we go. Okay. Oh. I do not like fences. Fences and me do not get along, I must say. If I'm being honest. Alright, so workers don't work right there, apparently. Good to know. So I'm just going to come up here, up next to in between the farm and this field next to me is going to be the hardest part to mow, because there's like this little alcove right there, and it's just, it's so narrow and tight right there. I might need to get like a smaller mower, but I don't know yet. We'll find out whenever I get up there. If I can make it up there without getting stuck. There we go. Come on. Gotta unfold it and then gonna have to redo it. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna get up into this narrow path and we're gonna see how it works. Because I need all this grass. I'm gonna need all of it. Whether I make hay or silage, I'm gonna need all of it. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. It looked a lot smaller. Whenever you're looking at it from afar, it looked a lot smaller. So that wasn't super bad. So yeah, we're just going to finish up this field, finish up mowing all this, and go get our windrower. It's our little Vicon Hay Bob, the new mod that just got released on the mod hub. I wanted to showcase it and show it off. It's pretty nice, kind of small, so we'll see how it works. But we're gonna do the rest of this field and we will see you afterwards. Alright, just finishing up the last couple rows of mowing. It's got one more pass left right here. That didn't take too awfully long. A little bit less time than I thought it was going to, so that's always a plus. Go back, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did, but you never know. Nope. Fold it back up. And I gotta go take this back up to the farm so I can put it up right in its place that it's supposed to go. And then I'll go grab the hay bob, the windrow or tedder combo. Like I said, it's just a little small windrow, but I think it'll work. I may end up having to go back and buy a actual windrow and tedder instead of that mod. It just might not work for me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Although I'm taking this to the wrong area. I turned the wrong direction. Let's go back around here. Out of the way, chickens. Out of the way. I will run you over. See? Dead chicken. Didn't move fast enough. Drop this off. Go grab my hay bob. Nope, wrong way. I always want to turn this way instead of turning the other way for some reason. I'm not sure why. I just do. There's a gate there. Always running into something. Lower this, turn it on. Let's see how this works. Oh, that's a tiny windrow. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. We'll do the whole field and get some dry grass out of it and see what happens. Because like I said, I'd like to make some hay if I could, so I've got to ted it anyway. I'm already right here, no point in going back to the store and selling this, buying another tedder and coming back and then redoing it. So no sense in all that. I'll just do it with this. May take a little bit more time, but it'll be fine. It's a very small windrow though. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, we'll see what happens with it. So I had a friend tell me on this map. He told me that this is it's a remake, of course, of the FS17 farm, which I never played the FS17, but everything that I've heard about the comparisons between the 17 and the 19 one are that there's not very many differences, but the ones that are there are big things, like being the eggs aren't inside the chicken coop anymore. They're out. The trigger's outside of the chicken coop, so that you can actually, with the egg pallet mod, that helps out. And I've gotten myself stuck again. Why am I always getting myself stuck? Yep. Still stuck. Come on. Oh geez. Oh come on. Lift it up. See if I can turn it off. Maybe I can get somewhere with it. Yeah. There we go. There we go. No. Almost. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, I'm free. Alright, let's try this again. Without the oops this time. That one was a big oops. Good thing this is my farm or I'd be fired, huh? Yeah, anyway, the things that I've been told about the comparisons between the 17 and the 19 version, they're subtle differences, but they're big things like with the way 19 works. They're as far as 17 goes, the way the changes there wouldn't be any point in them, but with the switch over to 19, they had to do certain things, like the egg pallet mod had to be compensated, and I know that they redid the cattle stable, the cattle pasture built in on the farm. They completely redid that, made it all nice and pretty, and the lights are nice, and it's just absolutely immaculate in there. And I really like the way they did it and the way they designed it compared to the 17 version, because I've gone through and I've looked at the 17 version, and while it's nice, this one looks just so much better. The textures are better, everything's better. So I'm really excited about this Let's Play. I'm really excited to get to play this map, see how long it lasts, and see what we get to do with it, see how big we can get the farm. It's going to be very exciting stuff. Getting stuck again. There we go. Alright, so I will see you guys once this field is hopefully done. Hopefully it won't take too long. Yep, we're still at it. About halfway now. Still going. And we're back, just finishing up. Got this last pass to do. We'll probably go back over just a few more spots to see if we got it all, because I'm a little worried about a couple spots. Yep, see, there's missed spot. And I missed that entire spot right there. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Nope. There we go. Alright, so I think that will conclude our second episode of our first Let's Play, The Valley of the Old Farm. Tomorrow coming up, we will have a lot of work to do. We're gonna have to wait to see if this turns into hay. If it's not gonna turn into hay by morning, we're gonna go ahead and bale it up and wrap it and make silage out of it instead of waiting on it to make hay. It's just, if it's not gonna happen, it's just not gonna happen. So we may, and I don't know, we might bale it, we might do it loose and put it in the bucker. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really decided, because I'm hoping it turns into hay. So that's just kind of a backup plan, and just a in case kind of thing. Put that right where it belongs. Come over here, go back to the farm. Park this guy right where he needs to be. Get everything squared away, nice and pretty for the night. And it's time to go in and have some supper. I will see you guys next episode of our new Let's Play. This is Fluky signing off. Bye bye, guys.